Here's one I had from Anna. She asked that, what are some of Marlene's all-time favorite Amish recipes and what makes them special?
Well, I love the dressing. You only get it at weddings. They almost never make date pudding anymore, but we always had date pudding. Those are two of the favorites. Then I guess poor man's steak. That's something you don't see every day, but that's a very popular item.
What's poor man's steak?
It's a hamburger with a bunch of crackers and water added, and then it's put in a pan and kept very cold. And then they either barbecue the patties, like they cut it in patties, and they either barbecue them or fry them in a frying pan and add a gravy with it, with cream of mushroom soup, maybe
Mm,
added to the gravy.
hmm.
That's one of
Sounds good.
the old time recipes. Then, of course, the pies,
Great.
the Bob Andy and the shoestring apple pie, those are great. Salad dressing
Hmm.
cake was is something that we had when I was a girl, and it's still a popular cake.
Salad dressing cake? Never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a chocolate cake made with Miracle Whip in it, and then I think the Miracle Whip takes the place of the oils, and it's a very
Mm,
chocolatey cake. And the angel
mm.
food cake from scratch, that was another popular thing.
Does the salad dressing cake have salad dressing in it, or is it just a nickname?
Yeah, it does. It has a cup of salad dressing, but I think it also has water with it. I guess I should put it in the magazine because it's an old cake. I mean, type of cake.
That hasn't been in the magazine yet. How many recipes do you usually have in the magazine each issue?
Oh, usually there's maybe 10, 5 to
Hmm.
10. We did a series of like Melissa is a person that makes she gets her meat at the start of the milk of the week, and then she makes enough for to last the whole week. Use the same kind of meat in different recipes, and that's one thing that has been in the magazine. So it'll that'd have maybe 6, 7 recipes.
Do the recipes typically come from Amish ladies in the community or from any contributors or readers?
Yes, yes, they do. Some come from contributors, or they may be promoting a new cookbook, which the last one does. And she sent about, at least 10 to 15 recipes with the cookbook. So that's going to be very popular. I hope she sells out.
Was that Lavina or someone else? Lavina Eicher?
No, it wasn't Lavina's recipes. I think her name was Marlene Martin. She just came
Hmm.
out with a new cookbook, but Lavina has a new cookbook that just, I think it's still in print. And she always has some old time recipe with her article. She always sends a recipe. That is one of
Gotcha.
her features.
Marlene, I gotta ask you two questions about pies. Okay. You mentioned when we were talking a minute ago a couple of pies.
Okay.
The names I didn't know. Yeah. What kind of pies you said? I don't even remember what they were, but you said two names of pies.
Okay, the shoestring apple pie. Oh, what was the other one? I can't even remember myself. Bob Andy pie was one my mom always made, and it's almost like a custard pie.
Bob Andy pie and shoestring
Trying to.
apple pie.
That's correct. Yes.
Now, is that related to shoe fly at all? Shoe fly pie?
No, it's the apples are sliced like shoestring, like use a slicer like you would for hash browns, and then you just add milk and eggs and butter and sugar, of course. And there's a lot of sugar in that one. So
So, if and when you go to Pennsylvania, you're gonna, of course, probably see the shoe fly pie, shoe fly cake, shoe fly is kind of the thing there.
Yes.
Is that something in Indiana? Do you see
Yes.
shoe fly, or maybe even like do people eat it, or maybe even is it more like a tourist thing in your community?
I don't even see shoe fly pie or anything like that in any of the restaurants. So I think
Mm.
that's mostly a Pennsylvania thing. You see a lot of apple pie because
Mm-hmm.
apple orchards are very popular in Indiana.
Okay.
That could be
Okay.
the difference. I'm not sure.
Is there any other
So,
food or dessert that people associate with your area? I thought about is it the Rise and Shine donuts, or not the Rise and Shine? I thought about that. Like, there's a famous donut place. I still haven't been to it. Is there anything that comes to mind like that? People.
yeah, the cinnamon rolls, donuts, yeah, you see a lot more of that. The pies, you see like lemon meringue, a lot of fruit pies. They always have cherry, or in the summer, they have the red raspberry pie and the black raspberry pie. Those are popular in the
Mm,
summer. And of course, strawberry pie and all those others.
some of the classics.
Yeah, I haven't even seen the shoe fly pie in Ohio if we ate in restaurants. So I think it's more in
Mm.
Pennsylvania, and I'll have to try it.
Have you not had it
So,
before?
yes, we had a neighbor across the road, and his name, by the way, was also Real. Elam Real was his name, and I think his wife made
Mm,
some occasionally that I ate once. They're very good friends
okay.
of ours.
Maybe they brought some Pennsylvania roots, and that's why you see a little shoe fly in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I'll have to ask my grandson. His girlfriend, her dad is from Pennsylvania. I'll have to
Mm.
ask her if they make that.
Yeah, you gotta dump it in milk is what I learned. You have to put it in a bowl and pour milk all over it, which kind of makes that mess. But that's how my
Oh,
friends in
really?
Pennsylvania eat it. Yeah.
So you've had it.
Oh yeah.
So it would
Uh,
be really
um,
dry.
yeah, it's really dry. It's really dry. Exactly. A little moist with the molasses, but it's pretty dry with the topping. I would say the whatever that's on the surface. So yeah.